So hi there. Here is another brief tutorial regarding layers. Because each project is different, like I said, I thought I would show you some nuances in a different kind of image using layers. And I do have my layers palette out. I just moved it off of the screen to give myself some room. So you recognize this image. This is my base image for Realtors Rock, and it has in itself a huge number of layers. When I go to my modify button and I hit ungroup, then you can see each one of these letters is a layer because I custom made those letters. It is a typical font that's used. I forget the name of the font, but I went ahead and modified it a little bit and actually purchased the font so that I could modify it because it is it is copyrighted, but it has a commercial version that you can purchase. All of this, of course, is layers, and then this back layer. So I'm going to go ahead and group all that back together again. I do that so when I move things around, I won't leave things behind. So that's my base, and this is my lovely lady that I'm going to put inside there. Now, of course, she has her own background to her. Her hair is pretty straight, so I don't have to deal with a lot of curls like I did with the gentleman whom I put in the last session. But there she is, and I'm going to go ahead and jump to the finished version. So there she is. So you can see a couple of things that I did differently. For one thing, and I'm going to bring this down a little bit and bring it over. I turned her around because in this scene with the buildings, it just looked better to me that she was turned this way than that way. So I just went ahead and flipped that. That's something that you're probably accustomed to doing with your images. But how did I get this hair to still look kind of natural and not look too much like, I guess Simon would call it, a helmet? I did that by really, really getting in very, very close like that. And I tried to pick an image that had some of the background in it. It won't be that easy for every single image because every single image won't have the same background. But that's one of the secrets. If you haven't figured it out already, I'm going back down to regular size. One of the secrets of a great doing a great layer with and making it transparent and all that is having the original image have some of the colors of the image that you want to, finally come up with. And this has a lot of gray in it like her image did. Now, one more thing is going on here. Her image did not have her shoulder in it. Her shoulder cut off. And in this particular instance, that doesn't look good. I'm going to bring the wording out front, but I'm going to just take a moment and put her shoulder in, or put something that would kind of look a little bit more natural in here. And I'm just going to do that with my cloning tool. My cloning tool is something that you would find in yours. I'm sure you have a cloning tool. All you have to do is select it and we use it on the other video, get somewhere where you don't think you'll be picking up anything except what you want to pick up. And the cloning tool usually picks up whatever's in the diameter that's rolling with it. I've already locked these things down. So let me get over to my layers. I did not name all of them like I was telling you to do, but you can see that I have locks on all of them but her. I don't have a lock on her, and this indicates that she's in edit mode. So I'm going to see what happens when I come in and I have my cloning tool and I just want to bring it in. Now, it usually doesn't go down any further than the image, and I usually just take my time and just put in something that really doesn't exist. I don't want it to go out too far. I don't want to look like she has muscles or whatever. But I'm kind of painting in a little shoulder for her because no one's natural shoulder just cuts off in the middle of their body like that unless they've had some kind of terrible accident. So now I'm happy with that. and I'm going to go ahead and bring the wording out using layers. So I'm going to unlock um, a couple of things here, and I think that's my Realtors Rock thing. Let's see what happens when I bring these out. Just a second here. Okay, I've got this group selected, and I can see it's behind her and selected there. I'm going to go to my pointer tool, and what I need to do is cut this to bring it out front. Well, not really. Let's see what happens when I just take it up above her. There it is. So all I had to do was drag it up above her, and I'm going to back off of this just so you can get to see the full picture. And I think that looks great. Okay, hope this was helpful to you, and talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.